All right, so we don't get many replays um, with French destroyers. So these things are pretty nasty. If played correctly, they're gonna be very good. And as whenever you play a destroyer, especially a French destroyer, you don't want to play against CB. So Mr. Woody lucked out and got top tiered um, as well as not going against CB. So what he's gonna be going against is another Mogador, a Fletcher, a Z46, and a Leningrad. So what I always do this on hopefully all the games that you guys are watching is first thing you want to do is break down the team. First thing I always look for is there a CV? That's there's no bigger there's no single ship that will impact how I play a game more than an aircraft carrier. It completely changes how you play every map. It just is. Next, what DDs is he going against? You want to look for stealth, speed. You can get a lot of information from that. So Mogador, Leningrad are both really fast. Fletcher, Z46 both really stealthy. So kind of annoying to deal with since he doesn't have radio location. But he just kind of has to play a little bit careful on there. But if he does go against anything, it's going to be Leningrad or the Mogador. Good thing about the Mogador is that it's extremely fast and also has a reload booster. Also, you want to look at how many ships have radar, what types of battleships. But mainly the first thing is CV, yes, no, and is there CV, yes, no, and is there what types of DDs as a destroyer, that is. So this is actually really sketchy. He's using the smoke here, and this is so scary. All right, there. He kind of jukes it out. No reload boost, I was gonna say. Just so much damage. Just so much damage. He could actually, I think, maybe not that angle, but say I think he can Citadel that Miyoko, but since he's turned a little bit, can't really. So you're in full retreat at this point. But what the Mogador does really well is exactly that. The Mogador does... I would probably go still north, I think, here. You have the time, yeah. Because you're using that smoke screen against him. Ooh, he's got the... Yeah. He got lucky he didn't get spotted by that DD over there. He's really close. And those torps are so fast, they'll probably hit unless he beaches or runs into the dead guy. Saved by the corpse of his teammate. Take that back. So down that goes. And this poor Camelus Nagato. It'll all be over soon, my friend. All be over soon. So, if you've never played the French destroyers, they're very fast. They have fast torps. They can pump out a ton of damage because they have reload booster. But they don't have smoke. So, they're very aggressive. It's a certain play style that I think fits few. And will be tough to play for a lot of people. I would probably call this Nagato's bluff here. Yeah, and slow down just farm. Just waiting for torps to come back up. This is gonna be a straight line sailor, I bet. This is gonna be a straight line sailor. That Udaloy is a crazy boy too. So I don't expect Raymond to go very much of avoiding these torps, sadly. I think Raymond is having a little bit of fun here. Not worrying about too much. And is sadly going to be going back to port, I think, pretty quick. Alright. I'm right. So, Raymond didn't put up much of a fight. And we're up to 3 kills. Let's deal with the Vladi. And now you can kind of just go play the game and as an annoying French destroyer. You have a big lead on ships. And they are pushing fairly aggressive here. So you can kind of just play relatively safe. You don't need to be Aggressive. I'd be greedy. I'd probably put a fire on the Missouri and probably put a fire on the Vladi. Yeah, as he gets lucky, gets that second fire. At this point, you just want farm damage. You just want farm damage, man. Remember, the Missouri has a radar, so he has to worry about that. He's watching. So if you ever watch me play games, you always see me peek up into the right corner. What I'm trying to do there is see if the damage is still ticking. Because if it is ticking, that means the fire is still going. If the tick stops, that means he's repaired the fire. So you have to wait, obviously, the 10 seconds or whatever the repair, depending on the class. And you can then set the next fire. So that's a good little thing to get into. Obviously, it makes sense, right? But I think it's something a lot of people don't really pay attention for. And what a lot of people will do is they'll get like 2 or 3 fires on something, and they'll continue to pump in damage. I mean, it's good to secure the kill, but like you could be doing a lot of other damage elsewhere. It's a bit of, I guess, like maybe like a farmer way of thinking about it, but still, it's a good little tip to know. That don't beat up on them, they're already dead kind of thing. Fletcher versus Oodle over there. I'm excited to see who wins that. Oodle should smash. The no-cap kill. The no-cap kill. Is the Missouri going to be Raymond 2.0? He's going to be Raymond 2. These torps are so fast. At 3.9 kilometers, I don't think a battleship could avoid them. They're so quick. Yeah, they're so fast. That dude is straight. That is at full speed. That is an entire solid group of torps. Yeah, that's Death Strike. So not bad. Easy peasy. Easy peasy when battleships do that. You see that a lot nowadays, though. More than we used to. But hey. He's playing it safe at this point. I don't think I really care. You're in such a lead. You have such a lead. I would be aggressive. Because once this guy dies, you want to look at the next target. So the next target's going to probably be the Georgia or the Fiji, because you're going to do so much alpha damage to the Fiji. And Georgia versus Vladi. Russian balanced. 3K. That sucks. So he's deciding to actually stay dark. We can try to set up a surprise attack on these guys up north. Oh, okay. It's probably the Akatsuki. Or the Mogador on the other side. I was like, did that battleship have radio location? But no, he's just got in front of him. So as a French destroyer, you have your speed and whatnot, but you don't have, again, you don't have smoke. So once the fight has been initiated, it's kind of go, go, go. This is why I honestly do like, having radio location. It's not so much about spotting where things are. It's more about knowing where things are coming from. So you're not, French destroyers aren't super like stealthy. They're just not. Some of the mid-tier ones are all right, but as for everything else, they're not super stealthy. So it's not so much when you take radio location. Like I'll take radio location on my French DDs, but it's more about like preparing for what is out there than trying to spot things out. I think I probably would have cut into that. Yeah, I mean he got killed anyway. But again, the torps are so quick. You do not get away from that. There's no way. There's no way. If you get within 5K, you're probably going to die. Nice game. All the ribbons. All the ribbons. Dev struck. 6 kills. A bunch of that. Easy peasy. Poor Raymond. F's in chat for Raymond. But still, use the speed to the advantage. And I think the one thing we can learn here is getting set up for, as a destroyer, especially one that's that fast, getting set up for getting that early kill. During ranked battles, like a good Mogador was so effective because it could get you up super early by getting an early DD kill. It's a really strong ship. French destroyers are really good at it, and you can do a lot of damage early on stuff, especially if you can find a DD. So using your speed as an advantage to get in an early kill, kind of started off with killing one of the DDs and kind of push through. Very strong. Used islands to get close to stuff, and pumped in a lot of torps. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, should I like most high tier clads, like, because a lot of people just play you know, with dibs and whatnot. You know, some still solo queue, but most are just looking for damage at this point. All comes time playing and learning from mistakes, for sure. For sure. You don't see many Mogador games. So how does Wargaming justify to actually sell Geneva for real money? Same way, Yahagi. Best part about it is you don't have to buy it. The top of the levels here are shitty. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's like at tier 8, the line finally gets like decent. Finally gets decent. Oh, we didn't need work in progress up the whole time. Whoops. So a good game by Mr. Woody.